Hey, this is Adam Hahn, your Explode My Business coach here. As you've probably noticed if you've been listening to or watching any of my other videos, if you've been on any one of my lists, getting my emails, I'm pretty big into personal development. You always need to keep growing yourself and kind of changing yourself from the inside out. And the only really way to increase your results, better your results in your life, is to first change yourself, because you can't change your habits and your actions and everything without working on yourself through self-help books and listening to the right tapes and things like that. And that's kind of a little bit what I wanted to talk to you about today. I got asked a question from somebody a couple days ago. I think this is probably about a week ago, and he heard The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale, and that he talks about the basic fundamentals about how your mind is like a field, and you can plant, poison, or you can plant, worthwhile flowers and goals, that kind of stuff. And it's kind of just a metaphor for, setting goals and maintaining a positive attitude and reaping just negativity, and you're going to get negative results. So you can either, sow the positive seeds and reap positive results, or sow negative seeds and reap negative results. And the question that I got was, well, how do you keep those negative seeds from coming up? Because this particular person had a lot of doubt. He's in sales, and he had been on like a pretty bad streak. He hadn't had a sale in several weeks. He wasn't making that much money, and he put himself into survival mode rather than a mode to thrive. And his question was pretty simple, was what can we do to prevent those weeds from growing up? And the answer is not as simple as a lot of the self-help gurus would like you to think, but it somewhat is. The problem is you can't keep those weeds from growing. It's very difficult, because I heard somebody say once, you don't have to go to Home Depot or Lowe's to buy weed seeds. You don't have to tend to the weeds for them to grow. It's automatic. The negative's going to be there automatically if you don't do anything. If you're not watering and fertilizing and making sure the plants have fertile soil to grow in. So if you can't prevent the weeds from growing, how do you maintain that positive attitude? And that was really the question. What's the answer? Because you can't keep those weeds from growing, you have to dilute the negativity with so much positivity. A lot of people try and minimize it in the way that, whatever goes in comes out. So the more positivity you bestow on yourself, the more positive results and the more positive outcomes will happen through your positive actions. Which makes sense, but nobody gives you like the how-to on how to do that. Nobody gives you your step-by-step process. And really what it comes down to is, yes, the inputs, but how? The inputs that you should put into yourself, first of all, is through listening to CDs in the car. A lot of people, I'm not putting down just Howard Stern, but a lot of people listen to people like Howard Stern or talk show radio, and it's all gossip, negativity, what celebrity's sleeping with who's cheating on who, and it's just a lot of negative stuff. And you can argue all you want that people aren't going to cheat on their wives or their husbands because of what they see on TV. But if you think that, I feel sorry for you, because you're reinforcing that negativity inside of you, and you think it's normal for maybe somebody to cheat on their spouse, and it's not. And when you start flushing your brain with all that positivity, you're flushing out all that negativity. And what I do, a lot of the times I listen to CDs, and let me grab a couple here. I'm in my car right now, obviously, which you can probably tell. I listen to a bunch of different CDs, and this is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like 7 or 8 CDs right here about success that I listen to in my car. So instead of listening to talk show radio negativity and spraying that in my morning, especially if you guys are still working a job and you're still commuting long hours. I'm actually on my way to get some glasses right now. I'm pretty excited because these are a little busted and old, so I gotta get some new glasses. But anyway, see, I got ADD. You can build your own home-based business too. I got ADD. I'm changing topics every 5 seconds. So listen to some positive CDs is a good start. So that'll, especially if you go to work in the morning, that's gonna allow you to start your day off on a positive note. You'll be enthusiastic. You'll be excited. then before you go to bed or maybe on a lunch break, read for 15 or 20 minutes or a half an hour. Because as you keep influencing yourself in a positive way, maybe you have a quote that gets emailed to you every single day. Maybe you can subscribe to a group on Facebook if you go on Facebook or MySpace a lot that sends a positive message, a positive quote or something along those lines into your inbox every day for you to read. So, and it may not sound like a lot, but as you keep doing that, you're not going to see a change right away. But what you're going to do is you're going to see a change after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, after 4 weeks, and you're going to see that you're a lot more positive, that you're not focusing on the negativity as much, that you're just so much more uplifted, and you're trying to also not just look into yourself, you're trying to look at the people around you instead of yourself, and you're uplifting them as well. So I hope that's given you some insight on what you need to do to really stay positive and to take control over your mind and not let your mind take control of you. So you can stay positive, stay enthusiastic, and that'll help you get through your day and get the positive results that you want. So listen to some CDs. Check out one reference I wanted to give you is Success University. I'm going to provide you a link next to the video to check out that. But it's a service that I use. It's $50 a month, 50. If you look at what I got from my college education, I don't even want to go there. Most people come out of college and they're in, tens of thousands of dollars worth of debt, and the reason they got those $10,000 worth of debt is because they wanted to make an extra $2 or $3 grand a year, rather than not have the college education, which is total joke. But I don't even want to go into that. So for $50 a month, the best investment you can have is in yourself. The next best investment you can have is in other people. So invest in yourself first, then you can spread your positivity through other people. Check out Success University with the link that I posted next to here. And enjoy the rest of your day, man. You deserve it. Take care. Bye-bye.